Well, Disney, you done it again. I can't believe it, but you did it again. This is Sporkin' News Podcast. I'm Mr. Scotty. I'm going to get some intro music. So, as most of you guys probably already know, Bob Igar's memoirs dropped. He put out a book. Don't know why. The guy's freaking still working there at Disney, but he put the book out. So, a lot of us have focused on the 2015 Lucasfilm notes and the George Lucas stuff. You probably can find any excerpt or any video from somebody else reading them word for word. So I am not reading word for word, and these are just my thoughts, okay? But I have to say, I feel like George Lucas has been disrespected once again. So when Disney was buying Lucasfilms, they also bought the rights to the remaining sequel trilogy that George Lucas put out or wanted to put out. I feel like maybe after the prequels, Lucas took a lot of heat. He decided, you know what? I'm not going to do these right away. And he sat back. And then I think he got to the point where he's like, I'm going to sell this. Now it's his baby though. So he wanted to make sure it was sold to someone who was going to take care of his product, maybe even listen to him a little bit. So Bob Igar made a point to buy the rights. Now, he does say that there is no, contract with us to have to make these rights or make these films. We're just buying the rights to the outlines that George made. All right. So smart move on Disney's part. I'll give him that. George sells them the company and now he's just a consultant. A lot of people are saying, and I kind of agree, if George nailed it out of the park with the prequels, which I like them. I don't think they're great movies, but I thought they were good movies for George's story. I think they would have gave him more creative control. Okay. But because he didn't, and because they weren't loved right off the rip, there was a lot of hate back then for them. George, I think didn't have that leg to stand on when he was dealing with Disney. So he doesn't have creative control, but he sold him the rights to his outline. So he's probably feeling, okay, maybe they'll make my movie or at least take parts of my story and put it in the new sequel. What killed me about it, what I just can't get over, is the whole part where Bob Iger's talking about how the meeting and the way he states it, it's almost like the meeting they finally brought George in on with JJ and the crew. They gave him no warning. They waited till they actually went to the man's house. Okay, they weren't at dinner. They didn't take him to an office. They went to his ranch. And what did they do? They dropped the bomb at him. They're like, yeah, we're not doing anything you wanted us to do. We're going to do our story. And, later, George. It kills me. These guys keep just burying this poor man. Any info he put in, they had final control. And I'm guessing the way we've heard some of the statements George has put out that they didn't follow anything he wanted. Okay. I love Star Wars. I love it. Wait a minute. Okay. I love Star Wars. I have it since I was a kid. Okay. So people that think we're haters of Star Wars because we don't buy into this narrative that you just got to love it. It's Star Wars. You just got to love it. No, I don't have to just love it. Okay. I love a good movie with a good story, not a rehashing of the original trilogy with just new characters. And it's killing us, and I'm just scared to see what this last film's going to do. I mean, what Ruin Johnson did, and the attacks he put on us and the way he treated the fans, and then the movie he put out, which was just horrid. I don't think JJ could fix it because JJ is not the greatest finisher of all times. Look at most of his storylines. So I don't know. What do you think? Comment, share, like, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. God bless you all, or not, whatever you believe. Take care.